Welcome back. Here with us in studio, Metro Councilwoman Cassie Chambers Armstrong. She represents District 8, which is primarily the Highlands neighborhood of Louisville. Thanks so much for taking some time with us today.
Thanks for having me.
We're very happy to have you here. Well, safety has been a major topic of concern in your district this year. We recently learned of an uptick in women being drugged in the Highlands area, especially at bars, but there is a possible solution. You just introduced it. It's these stickers that go onto phones and they test drinks. What is the status of those?
So tomorrow, the Appropriations Committee is going to be meeting to consider the money to fund this project. We have heard such a great outpouring of support from the community since we introduced this idea. People saying, I didn't realize technology could do this. I didn't realize this was an option, but I really want this option because this will make me feel safer. And bars saying, I think that this will deter people from doing this horrible thing that's been happening in the area. And so the community has been so supportive. I am hopeful that tomorrow afternoon it will sail through committee with overwhelming support.
Good. And then hopefully you think even this summer that we could see those stickers in bars?
I hope within a couple of weeks. So after it passes out of committee tomorrow, it should take a couple of weeks for the money to actually sort of be spent, the stickers to arrive, and then our great partners in Metro government are going to go up and down Bardstown Road and hand them out and make sure every business that is interested has access to those.
So important. Okay, excellent. But we know that there is a broader conversation around late night safety in Louisville. The concerns are real and efforts are being made to find out what can be done better. Talk to us about this new report and what we learned from it.
So starting last summer, when we saw a lot of issues arising around late night businesses, I brought together a group of stakeholders from the business community, the neighborhood associations, alcoholic beverage control, and we sat down and we said, what could we be doing better? What are the best practices? How do we get information out to our small businesses that want to be good partners in this? And so we've been meeting for about a year now. We've put together a draft report of best practices so that everyone can learn from everyone else and that we are really keeping these issues front and center. We have an ordinance to formalize that report. It should be heard in committee this week, and I'm hopeful that that's something this summer that we can start pushing out to the community and people can begin to learn from and implement those best practices.
Thank you so much for taking time with us today. I know this is really important to you, obviously representing the Highlands. That's where a lot of these issues are happening, but it's all over the city. We really appreciate you taking time with us today.
Thanks for having me.